From Maple Mountain High School, we present to you the Spanish Fork 17 Game of the Week between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Provo Bulldogs. Hi, everybody. For Caleb Lemming, I'm Jake Arscott, and we're proud to be here, proud to watch this wonderful game between two teams who are on a roll.
Yep, at Maple Mountain, the home team comes in 4-3, 1-0 in their region. Provo, the Bulldogs, also come in on the road, 1-0 in region as well, with 4-4 record. Two evenly matched teams are expected to be a close game here tonight. Yeah,
both teams like vying for a playoff spot potentially down the road, vying for conference rights as well. As this one starts with a tip into the backcourt, covered by Maple Mountain there. Stolen quickly by Provo, and up the court they go. Over the right hand, a jump shot there is short. Rebound pulled down by Kate Bailey. Maple Mountain wearing the all whites, Provo in the greens. Wide open shot there from the side, back rim, and it's no good. Rebound though on the offensive end by the Golden Eagles, and that one's put up and in by Kenley Nelson.
Kenley Nelson leads Maple Mountain, her team, in scoring with 10.6 a game. She's their big scorer, playing the 5. Look for her to have a big impact tonight.
Definitely, Caleb. Provo side of the ball, so they struggle to keep it in there. They're hauled on the backcourt, pressure there, scramble, and picked up by Maple Mountain. This one will go over to the side. It's Dennison. She'll pull out to the top, and they'll get the offense going. On the right side, Lexi Owens over to the middle. Pressure there by Provo. Be Bailey up top, over to the right side to Dennison. They swing it around. Driving is Liggett, and there's a shot from the corner, and that's good for Maple Mountain. And it's already 4-0. That was Kate Bailey over on the left end with the jumper.
Neither of these teams shoot the 3 ball particularly well, so we're going to look for both teams to get the ball inside. There's a 3, as I mentioned that, off the mark.
That one way off there, picked up there by Dennison. She gets pressured, almost double team, makes her way out of it. Good dribbling there. Wide open lane on the inside, and fouled is Lexi Owens for Maple Mountain. Well, Provo comes into this game 4-4, looking for a big road win. They just won at Wasatch to start off conference play. This would be a great win against one of the top teams in conference so far. Open shot there, and that's good all day for Sheridan Liggett.
Maple Mountain now 6 points on the day from 3 different scores. Looks like they're going to get the ball moving quickly and easily with all their scores.
This is Masuda on top, and she almost throws it away, and scramble there, and it'll be Provo ball.
Maple Mountain playing aggressive defense early, already 2 takeaways. Almost forced a 3rd one right there, but the Provo Bulldogs able to recover it.
All right, quick substitution. Masuda comes out, and in will be Bella Anderson, sophomore, I should say junior, playing power forward for the Bulldogs. So 6-0 Maple Mountain with the early lead here. Provo struggling to get any offense going so far. Down in the post, over to the right end is Barker. She puts up a contested shot, and that one's good. Good shot there by Barker at traffic. And Provo will bring the pressure. They get it up court, though. Golden Eagles pass it and throw it away over into the Provo bench.
Second turnover of the day for Maple Mountain. Really missed an opportunity there. Although it's early, that would have been a nice bucket for, that's number 23, Kenley Nelson. She was wide open, but unfortunately off the mark for Maple Mountain.
That'll be a big key there, is handling the pressure for Maple Mountain if Provo does continue to bring it. There's a wide open jumper at the key off the front rim, and no good. Picked up there by Lexi Owens. She pulls it up front court, over to the mid post, over to the right side. Again, another jumper there by Liggett, no good. Maple Mountain gets the board though. Here's a wide open shot for 3. Rattles it home. Good shot there by Kaylee Radford. And it's a 9-2 lead for Maple Mountain as they go into break. Quick timeout there by Provo. It gives us a second to talk about some of the key players for today's game. For Provo, looking at Katie Clark, number 11, the junior from Provo. She is their main scorer and a threat definitely to watch out for.
She averages 13.3 a game, and then there's also Sadie Edwards playing the forward, 9.4 a game. For Maple Mountain, we've already seen a little bit of Kenley Nelson. She leads the team in points, rebounds, and blocks as the center. Look for her to be a big impact, as well as Lexi Owens, a senior guard, 8.9 a game and 4.7 rebounds.
We've already seen Owens do a good job at handling the pressure here. Now we get to see Barker here take it up. We haven't seen a lot from Clark personally yet. Here she is now. She dribbles it down to the corner. Over on the side is Brinley Paulson. She tries to get it into the post. Backed out. Shot from 3 in the corner is short for Provo. Rebound down to Owen. She pushes it up the court, pushing the pace here. She tries to get it in, gets it deflected. And Provo clamoring for a travel there. Owens gets it back again in the post. She hoists up a prayer. It's no good.
Something I've noticed early from Maple Mountain, even though they're not shooting particularly well, they are moving the ball quickly and finding the open girl.
Well, definitely a fast-paced game here. Provo responds going down the court, and they get fouled, and they will go to the line. It'll be Bella Anderson to take the 2 free throws. Maple Mountain again 1-0 in conference play, as is Provo. Again, it's early in the season, but when you look at the 5A standings, both these teams already making a statement, sitting in the top 4 in the top half of the league.
This is Bella Anderson on the line, shooting 50%. Small dosage size, only 3 for 6. Let's see if she can punch them in here.
And she does. She gets 2 for 2 here, and it's 9-4. Maple Mountain still leading by 5 here. Provo does bring pressure again. Handle it well over the side. Working it up court. They do have to get it over eventually, though, and Liggett does. A near trap on the side. Owens gets out of it, though. Quick throw over to Liggett, and overthrows the intended target on the post, that being Kaylee Radford, and that'll be a turnover.
Even though it's just the first quarter, we've seen an adjustment from the Provo Bulldogs, already playing full court pressure defense. Looks like the coach wanted to make a change as the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles wanted to get off to a fast start here.
We go with Barker over on the side. This one swung inside. Good move here. Blocked by Maple Mountain. Scramble there. Provo does get it back. They have numbers. Blocked again, and a foul is called. Boy, good effort there by Dennison to contest the shot, but he does get called for the foul.
She didn't like the shot there, the call there too much on the attempted block. We're seeing Maple Mountain, though, be aggressive inside on the defensive side of the ball. 2 blocks there right on that possession.
Well, Bella Anderson upping her numbers on the free throw line already, 3 for 3 here. And a quick 4-0 run by herself, and it's now 9-6.
Coaches love that. Those are the easy points. We'll see how Maple Mountain addresses the press defense here.
Well, Lexi Owens does get it over. They do have space here. Layup and a contest and a foul called. That'll bring Liggett to the line. The first foul shots of the game for Maple Mountain.
Liggett has 9.6 points in the season. That's second on the team for the sophomore guard. One of their key contributors on the offensive side of the ball. She adds another one.
As you say, you have 3 players who nearly average double figures. One does for sure, with Nelson averaging 10.6. Liggett averaging 9.6 a game. And she drains both. So 11-6 here, the score. 3:55 to go in the first half, or first quarter. Over the side is Barker. She gets a little bit contested. Now it's over to Katie Clark. She dribbles with the left, cross it over, down the lane. Good drive, off the window, and good. Good play for Clark. And quickly to the pressure they go. Maple Mountain tries to bring it up. Over to Liggett. They swing it over. Down into the post. Play gets contested there. Liggett with the left, throws it almost away. Saved there by Maple Mountain. And try and reset here and get composed with the offense, trying to handle the pressure. Dennison will take it and run it. Over the side is Bailey. Bailey drives left. Liggett slowly gets back into it. Bailey again down in the post is Owens. Good spin move and a bucket right there. Good cut there to get open. Maple Mountain extends their lead to 5.
Beautiful move by number 20, Lexi Owens, there down in the post, making the most of her mismatch on the defensive side of the ball.
Drive left here by Provo. That one no good. They call a late whistle, though, and a foul. This one going to be on Lexi Owens, and that is her first. I'll bring Abby Paulson to the line, and she hits it out the back iron, no good. The Golden Eagles will bring on substitutions here. We'll bring in Dennison and Heather Badger in for the first time today.
Paulson shooting 75% from the line this year, 15 of 20, misses that first one though. See if she can even it out.
Already a pretty fast-paced game so far, a lot of action, a lot of running as she misses both. Maple Mountain will try and push it up the court. Over here to the left side, and that one's laid up and good. And that is Heather Badger with her first bucket already making an impact.
Maple Mountain seemed to be a little mismatched after the timeout by Provo, struggling with their defensive adjustments, but two quick baskets in a row here.
Lexi Owens, good drive there, and she draws a foul. You can already tell Lexi Owens' playmaking ability. You can see how quick she is getting to the lane and getting to the bucket. And Maple Mountain will call a quick timeout here. So what are your quick thoughts here at Maple Mountain up 15-8, up 7?
Well, even though Provo's down 7 here in the first quarter early, I like the adjustment by their head coach after his first time out to play the press defense. Only 2 buckets since that first time out, 4 minutes ago. So good defensive adjustment by the Bulldogs. For Maple Mountain, they need to limit their fouls. We've already seen 3 or 4 fouls here in the last couple of minutes. Those are easy points for the Bulldogs, and if Maple Mountain wants to keep this lead, they have to stop fouling.
Yeah, exactly. Lexi Owens already having foul troubles, and she'll sit out as a result. I believe that was already her second or third foul on the game. Big issue, foul trouble. Maple Mountain still has the lead, though. They've ran a good offense for the most part, despite the pressure, especially early on, as that one is no good from Lexi Owens.
Provo is a team shooting 58% from the free throw line this season. We've seen one of the girls hit already 4 for 4. We'll see if they can get another one right here, and they do.
Well, Owens makes a bucket, and it's now 15-9. Maple Mountain has led from the beginning. Bringing it up is Liggett over to the left side to Owens, and eventually to Ray. She'll throw it down in the post. Quickly double-teamed is Badger. Ray off the back rim, and no good. Provo doing a good job holding them on the defensive end. And a wide open Ashley Finch on the right side as Provo turns it over here with the foul.
That's another thing to watch here for the Bulldogs today. They averaged 23.8, nearly 24 turnovers a game. If they want to have any chance of winning, they have to cut that number probably in half tonight.
Turnover is always a big part of a basketball game, as that one is shot and no good off the back iron. Provo does have numbers here. They'll try and get it up in the front court and off the bottom side, and it was thrown up by Clark, but it was no good there. Just fell off the rim. Owens pushes it up now. Maple Mountain will try and get going, and they call a travel there on Dennison. Picked up the pivot foot and moved a little too soon.
I've really been impressed with the passing game from Maple Mountain. They do a great job of finding the quick open pass. Just the execution from the shot that has to be better in order for them to maintain this lead.
Just over a minute left here in the first quarter. Provo trying to get something going here in the half-court offense. They get the screen, and French picks up her dribble. She does get it away, though, and into the lane. No good there, and a foul. Already a little bit feisty in the backcourt.
Seeing both these teams be aggressive early with their fouls, especially down near the basket. Obviously, that's where most of the fouls take place. But their defense right in that post has been very good tonight.
Owens brings it up here. Now a minute to go in the first. Maple Mountain leading by 6 here. Going in the middle to Badger. Badger loses it. Owens picks it up and off the side of the rim and no good. Had an opportunity, just sailed it a little long underneath the basket. Driving it into the middle is Barker. She gets it over to Paulson. Good fake there. Paulson takes it up top. She'll send it over to the side. Over to Bella Anderson. Shot there from the elbow, off the back rim and no good. Scramble for it, and we're gonna have a jump ball. And the possession arrow is gonna go to Provo. Well, 26 seconds here left in the first quarter. For us to try and get it in here. Good defense by Maple Mountain. This is a scramble. Picked up, though, by Masuda. In for the game for the second time. It's been a while since we've seen her in. That one gets thrown away. Maple Mountain has a breakaway here, and that will be Liggett to lay it up and in.
Great speed there from Liggett. Had two defenders chasing her, just simply outran them to the basket and puts it nice off the glass.
As you said, turnover is an important part there. Provo, another costly one. Time running out here, and they don't even get a play going. And that'll end the first quarter. So Maple Mountain taking a commanding lead here in the first, leading wire to wire. It's 17-9 as we head in the second. We'll take a quick break and be back for the second quarter on Spanish Fork 17. Back here with the second quarter on Spanish Fork 17. Maple Mountain leading Provo 17-9 in our Spanish Fork game of the week. They'll get the ball to start the second quarter. Pretty clean play overall from the Golden Eagles at home. And it's shown pretty much on the scoreboard. Owens to get the ball. Masuda tries to block down inside. Layup is no good, just left it short. They do get it back though. Owens picks it up, throws it over the left side. The dribble drive here from Liga is wild and no good. This one picked up by Katie Clark. She throws it down to the inside, and the layup is good by Brinley Paulson.
That was just beautiful transition offense right there. Great job of finding the open girl. Easy bucket. Provo needs to have more of those smart plays if they want to come back in this one.
Clark smartly pushing the pace there. Maple Mountain tries to get it on the baseline. They run it through, wide open for three, and no good from Dennison.
Maple Mountain shooting 26% from three this season. That evens it out right about there as they're 1 for 4 on the night.
And a turnover there from Maple Mountain. They have gotten offensive boards. It's been the one strength they've really emphasized over Provo so far through a quarter of play. Turn it over though, and Provo gets it wide open down on the left side is Sadie Edwards, and Katie Clark does get the rebound. There'll be a foul.
It's much to what we saw in the first quarter from Maple Mountain. Another foul here. They fouled a lot in the first quarter, and they're going to give the chance for Provo to have free points here if they keep this up.
Ball's thrown in here. That one a contested shot and no good for Provo. Maple Mountain pushing it up here again. That one's thrown all the way down the other end, run through the baseline. Owens fakes, hesitates, shoots, and puts it in. Well, you wouldn't expect Owens to be dominant in the post like she is, being as small as she is, but she's done a good job tonight. There's Katie Clark trying to get it in, and she gets blocked out of bounds.
Second block of the night for Kenley Nelson, averages 2.1 a game. Already saying that, she's obviously a force down there in the post. Great defense at her position.
Paulson coming in for Katie Clark. And Clark comes out. Started off pretty well so far in this game. Good play there on the back cut, and in goes Masuda for the deuce.
Great find there. Nice move by Masuda to get open, and great pass. Easy bucket there for Provo.
Maple Mountain on the break here, laid up and no good. She missed the layup. That was Nelson who tried to put it in. Now pushing it is Barker. Barker gets roughed off the ball and picked up by Maple Mountain. They have a break going here, sidestep. Layup is good by Liggett.
Had an opportunity to pass the ball there. She liked her chances better. I agree with her. Smart move there to cross him up and get the bucket.
Barker gets her pass deflected. Owens trying to put the pressure on. And Suda throws it over to Barker. Barker's going to try a three. That one off the side of the rim, no good, and rebound down to Maple Mountain. Maple Mountain throws it up ahead. That one, a good pass there just over the arms of Provo, and that one's good. Golden Eagles really pushing the break here. 23-13 the score. screen, Masuda up top. Nobody open. She's going to pick up her dribble. Over to Barker, reverses course, tries to get it up. No call there, out of bounds. She's trying to contest for one, but nothing doing.
I think the difference from what I've seen right now is the shot selection. Maple Mountain taking easy, high percentage shots and finding the open girl, where Maple Mountain has a couple girls trying to play hero, taking more contested shots that might not be the smartest option.
Well, already back in the game is Katie Clark for the Bulldogs. Down to Masuda. She'll try a shot there. Wild and banking it in.
Didn't play a lot this first quarter, but this second quarter she has 4 points already. Looks like a good offensive option for the Bulldogs.
We'll try and close the lead here. 4:50 to go in the second. This one thrown over to the side for Skylar Dennison. Taken up top by Kate Bailey. Bailey swings it over to Owens for a three, and she's got it.
I tell you, Lexi Owens today has been on fire. Smart shots, making them fall.
She's been our best player, arguably, so far through a quarter and a half of play. Does have 2 fouls, though. She's got to be careful there. Maple Mountain bringing the pressure. Again, Masuda on the top. Over to Barker. Barker gets her spot, pulls up, wild shot, no good. Put up by Masuda and a foul. And that one is likely to be on Heather Badger. No, they call it on Lexi Owens.
If you're Maple Mountain, that's the last thing you want to see Lexi Owens getting into some early foul trouble here in the second quarter.
Looks like they're going to bring Owens out. Apologies there, that was just her second.
It's going to be the junior Katie Porter coming in for Lexi Owens.
Already 16 fouls for Maple Mountain. With 4:09 to go, one more they'll go in the bonus. Masuda with the shot, and it's no good. One rebounded by Dennison. She'll throw it over the side to Kaylee Radford. She'll pull up and run the offense for the Golden Eagles. Over to the inside to Bailey. That one contested at, thrown over the side. Driving is Radford, and she gets fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2.
I don't mind the foul there. Radford had beat her girl. We're going to go in for a quick bucket. Decided it was probably best to foul, see if she can hit these free throws or not.
You could say, you know, when the best offense in general is really just driving to the rim and getting anything close. And that's where, you know, really in basketball, those shots also start falling after that once you open up the inside. That one no good, though, from the line. Provo pushing it up. Crowd calling for a travel there. Driving is Provo, and it's no good. Masuda is going to get called for the loose ball foul going over the back of Katie Porter.
We're going to see Kenley Nelson come back in for number 13, Katie Porter. Of course, Kenley, leading scorer, rebounder, shot blocker. We've seen her have a great presence defensively tonight. She comes back from her little break.
Radford pulls it up here. We're halfway through the second quarter, 26-16 the score. Maple Mountain has led wire to wire so far. That one they're going to call a walk. Dennison took a step too much. Well, Maple Mountain has had their share of turnovers here.
The Golden Eagles definitely do look like the better team, as you were just saying tonight. They could minimize their turnovers even more, almost getting one themselves right there, but it goes Provo's way. They could really be up more than 10, more than they are right now.
Head coach for Provo not too happy about the setup here. There's a good pass there by Masuda, laid up and no good. Maple Mountain now to counter. Goes it to the other side, sidestep, layup is good by Allie Ray. Not her first bucket of the game.
It is.
Again, the fast break paying dividends for Maple Mountain. Biggest lead of the game, they lead by 12. One shot over to the side, that one no good. Didn't hit rim. They throw that one ahead. It's a scramble there. Ray picks it up and traveled.
Seen a few travels already this quarter from Maple Mountain. There, but to limit those, they could really take this game out of hand, as Provo really just looks confused out there with their setups and some of their shot selection. Really not looking like they're on the same page.
Yeah, definitely the offensive edge goes to Maple Mountain as far as their setup is concerned. See what Provo can do about it. Bringing it up is Katie Clark. We get across the timeline here. 2:40 to go in the second. Driving into the left hand is Clark. She'll sidestep, throw it up, no good. Trying to do a little bit too much there. Maple Mountain comes down with it. Radford, Clark contesting her. Over to Ray, she'll swing it over. This will be Bailey. Wide open is Radford, no good. Rebound underneath. That one missed by Kenley Nelson.
Got to be impressed with the offensive boards from Maple Mountain. They just have to put those back up and finish at the other end to get those points.
Provo's going to call a timeout here to get things going. It's been silent so far. We'll take a quick break while they take a timeout. 28-16 the score, Maple Mountain leading. We'll be back on Spanish Force 17. Back here on Spanish Force 17 after the break. Maple Mountain leading 28-16 here with 2:09 left in the second quarter. Been all Maple Mountain pretty much for this first half, Caleb.
Offensively and defensively, Maple Mountain seems like the dominant team. Honestly, you could say the score should be a lot bigger, but a few costly turnovers for Maple Mountain has really kept Provo in it. But if they don't capitalize here soon, not for too much longer.
Felt going in that Provo needed this win to be a statement game for them as far as conference play is concerned. It was always tough to win on the road in League 8 play, you know, regardless. But right now they find themselves in a pretty big hole. However, they do get the bonus here with the foul on Clark, and the best player for Provo will go to the line here, shoot two.
That's the one advantage we've really seen Provo have in this game, is their ability to get to the line. Maple Mountain committing a lot of fouls as they get the free point here. If Provo could capitalize on a few more of their free throws, this game could really get closer.
Provo has had their share of free throws here. Clark makes the front end of the 1-and-1. She'll make both. 2 points here. Provo does back off the press, though. We did see the press earlier. Maybe trying to slow down the Golden Eagles here. And a foul called on Provo as they try and get it in the post to Kenley Nelson.
Going back to the press, it surprises me that they've backed off just a little bit. It seemed to be working in the first quarter for Provo. They seem to back off of it here. I wonder if it's maybe the coach trying to get her girls a little bit of a breather. But it was working in the first quarter.
And Nelson hits the first here. Nelson, the center for the team. This is the second. Provo will try and hurry up and get it. Over the timeline, Clark will go here. Does get it over. Goes behind her back here, over the left side. Dribbling it with the right is Abby Paulson, back to Clark. She's gonna try a three, and that's off the back iron, no good. Rebound though by Provo, and they call a foul. Another one here, and that one gonna be on number 14, Kate Bailey.
Didn't love the shot selection there from Provo on that three-pointer. Looked like she could have kicked the ball out just a little bit to one of her teammates, but the foul saves them. And that's the story of this half so far, is that Provo really isn't taking the smartest shots, but they're able to get to the line, keeping them in the game.
And they're making their free throws for the most part here. That's another one made. Bella Anderson, she's made all 6. A minute 25 to go here. Maple Mountain up by 9. Down again in the post. That's a turnover though. Clark gets it. Nelson couldn't handle it. Clark gonna go with the right, crosses over to the left, over to Masuda. She'll drive with the right, powers by, throws it up and just off the rim. It rolls off, no good. Maple Mountain now. They'll get it across half court. Throws it to the deep corner, a couple pump fakes. Talk to Bailey down low in the post, and fouled is Nelson again. This time, Provo is over the limit.
Seeing some physical play here early in this half. The difference here is Provo has been making the majority of their free throws and Maple Mountain has not. Let's see if Kenley Nelson can capitalize. She was just on the line earlier. Of course, she's their best offensive threat, averaging 10.6, nearly 11 a game. Interesting move for Provo here as we see Kamiya Masuda come out. Personally, I think that she has been Provo's best player with her ability to handle the ball and drive to the basket, but she gets a breather here before the half.
And Masuda got called for the foul in the last play there. Clark will try and pull it up here. 9-point game, 43 seconds and counting. She drives with the left, wide open lane, wild shot again, no good. Clark, though, struggles and gets it, and they call a jump ball on the play. Maple Mountain, it'll go to Provo. Sorry for the mistake there.
Big opportunity here for the Bulldogs. Down by 9 with about 36 left. If they could cut this lead to 7, maybe even 6, it'd be a big confidence booster considering their play this half.
Trying to get the play in. It's a struggle, and that one's going to go in the backcourt. They got to hurry and get it. It's a chase for the ball in the corner, and it rolls out of bounds. It's going to be Maple Mountain ball all the way on the other end.
Just couldn't hang on there. Looks like she just touched it right out of bounds.
Yeah, if you're the Provo head coach, you got to be upset with that one. Again, play execution hasn't been great for them. Maple Mountain now with 30 seconds left. A wide open shot here from Ray, no good. They do get another chance though. Maybe the last possession here, they might push it. They do push it. This one down low in the post and ripped away by Maple Mountain, and a rough foul there by Edwards, almost took down a Golden Eagle player on the play. I believe that was Dennison.
That's really a poor foul there. Time winding down in this half. You're going to give Maple Mountain a chance at some 3 points in the line here. Really just got to hold on to the ball if you're Provo and take that opportunity.
Dennison throws it up. It'll be no good again. Provo gets another chance here. This time clock ticking, 14 seconds and counting. Clark will take it. In comes the screen from the left. They pressure. Clark reverses direction. She's going to try and drive it, pushes it out to the right. 2 seconds left, blocked by Maple Mountain, and that's going to do it with the heave and short. But Maple Mountain got to be proud of that first half. They've led wire to wire, 29-20 to score at halftime in our Spanish Fork 17 game of the week. We'll be back after halftime for the second half of this game. Welcome back, everybody, to our Spanish Fork Channel 17 game of the week. I'm back with the second half here. Maple Mountain has led wire to wire in this one, up 29-20 over Provo as they will get the ball to start the third quarter here. Caleb Lemming, I'm Jake Arscott. Glad to have you with us here on Spanish Fork 17. Maple Mountain already getting things going here, moving in the post. Quick shot by Owens is good. And Owens, best player so far in the game for Maple Mountain, already getting started.
Love that right out of the gate. Quick tempo, good ball movement early from Maple Mountain. You can get more of that. They'll close out this game quick, especially with the way Lexi Owens is shooting.
And they get a turnover here as well, so they get things going really quickly here. Driving up the lane over to Owens. In the post is Nelson, no good. And down to Provo, and Katie Clark will take it up. Suda tries to get it. That one gets denied in the post here. Clark on the right side with Owens on her. She'll drive with the left. She had a little bit of space, but she turned her back. Driving in the lane, though, is Provo. Easy bucket there. And that is Abby Paulson for the Bulldogs.
That looks like the real first time we've seen a little defensive confusion from Maple Mountain. Didn't know who had that area of the court, and it turned into points as we see a turnover from Maple Mountain. Right
carries
there.
over on the offensive end. We saw Provo kind of backed off at the end of the second half on that press. They're already back on it here to start the third.
I think that's going to be the key to Provo if they want to maintain that. They looked really good defensively when they were doing the press. Maple Mountain was confused on offense. If they keep that up, they could crawl their way back.
They already got a quick turnover off of it. It's a near steal, though, for Maple Mountain. Ooh, a struggle there trying to get the ball around. And that's an easy foul to call there. Nelson just came up and smacked Clark on the arm there. Be side out of bounds for Provo here, and Masuda will take it out. The play is for Katie Clark. Driving in the lane, and fouled is Sadie Edwards. I haven't called her name a whole lot tonight, but she'll get her a chance to go to the line for 2.
So 2 quick fouls here in the first minute and a half from Maple Mountain. Similar to what we saw in the first half, that's allowing Provo to stay in this game. You could make a case that 9 points down right now for Provo is best case scenario, the way they've been playing. Cuts it to 8 right there. If Maple Mountain continues this foul trouble, they're going to let Provo sneak back in.
It's already the second foul in as many seconds here. We're only a minute into the game. In the third quarter, I should say. Sadie Edwards hits both here. Provo again on the pressure, though. They don't set it up properly. Owens has got a lane to run in. She gets the easy lay-in.
Couldn't have scripted that better if we were in a movie. Finding the open hot hand especially. Easy bucket there. If you can get more of that, the way Lexi Owens is playing tonight, they're going to win.
Owens has had a great game so far. Normally averaging 8.9 points a game here as Clark gets pressure. Owens all over her. She almost reaches in there. She's got to be careful with the fouls. This one going to be a charge. Good play there by number 14, Kate Bailey.
Coaches love to see that down in the post. Their defenders just being willing to take the charge, get an easy foul on the offense. It's tough. It's harder than it looks. She's able to do it there.
Got to be set up, and she was in time. Again, good play by Bailey as she passes that one over to the side. Over to Owens, who's had the hot hand. She swings it over the side. This is Liggett. She gets contested. They call a foul here. A little bit of a crazy play there.
It's number 5, Sadie Edwards, committing the foul. She looked like a little confused looking at the ref on that foul call, but the opponent goes down hard on the court. I think it was a good call.
It looks like Edwards might get pulled out here. Already has 3 fouls. And indeed she is. We haven't heard a lot of her. I think foul trouble's been a problem for her so far. And Maple Mountain leading here by 10, 5:41 in the third. Second one good for Liggett. Provo bringing it up the timeline here. Over the side and into Masuda. That one went halfway down and out. No good. Owens has to scramble for it. She does get the rebound. That one deflected by Masuda. They get it over the timeline though. Slowly getting it over. Liggett's going to try a 3. That one's good. Right from the corner.
Love that shot selection if I'm Maple Mountain. Haven't taken many threes today, but she had the open look, no hesitation, has a confident shot. She buries it. Great choice.
Katie Clark tries her hand. No good. Open floor ahead. Right for Liggett. She'll go for the lay-in, and it's out. It rims out, and it's going to go to Maple Mountain. They will get it back. Wide open layup, though, missed by Liggett.
That would have been a great opportunity to take their biggest lead of the game at 16. Unfortunately, they missed 2 easy layups. They get the ball back, though. It works in their favor.
One goes into the post. They're going to call a tie-up. Possession's going to go to Provo.
Best case scenario in that entire possession if you're Provo. Opponent missing 2 easy buckets, and then with that ball in the possession area.
See Barker take it up here for Provo. Over the right side here. Tries to get the play going, getting more pressure and a tie-up. Now Maple Mountain will get the ball right back.
Seeing some aggressive defense here early. Maple Mountain getting a number of steals from Provo in this half.
Liggett just made the 3 a minute ago. He missed a layup. She brought it up. Tested in the corner is Radford. This one goes into the post. It's Nelson. She loses it. Barker picks it up. She'll try and read the break for Provo. Over to the right side. That ball is loose. Picked up by Maple Mountain. Or so it thought, and it rolled out of bounds. Good hustle play there by Dennison. Provo's got to be more careful with the ball moving forward. There's a lot of careless turnovers so far in this game.
Yeah, they've really struggled to get anything going here in this third quarter. Turnovers being the main issue with that.
Barker, ill-advised shot here though. Baker will get the deflection out of bounds on defense. It's just the kind of shots that Provo has been taking so far this game that just aren't the best looks in general. Again, a missed possession by Nelson. She can't handle it again, second possession in a row. Provo will get it right back. A little bit sloppy here over the last minute or two.
I do have to say, it says something about Maple Mountain and their team. Their best player, Kenley Nelson, has really struggled tonight. She's missed a few easy shots. Defensively, she has some fouls, but her teammates have been able to pick her up on both sides of the ball, really, and it says something of the depth of this Golden Eagles team.
Definitely has been a big presence for them this year, and even without her, as you said, Maple Mountain's just cruised along so far here. Barker again, another bad shot. Contested in the play. Down goes a player for Maple Mountain, and another missed layup by the Golden Eagles. That was Badger who tried to get it. She'll post up. It's over to Radford, over to the right side here. Golden Eagles will swing it out. Liggett spins, poked out. And foul called by Maple Mountain. That'll be on Radford.
It's been quite the sloppy quarter for both teams. Turning it over easily, missing easy shots. It's just going to be the team who picks it up first who's going to be able to take advantage of this quarter, even though Maple Mountain's already up 14.
Well, Golden Eagles really been in control most of this game. We haven't really seen a dangerous run by the Bulldogs. We'll see if they can do something here. 3 minutes to go. They really need to get some offense going. A lot of pressure and congestion over on the left side. A lot of dribbling into traffic by Provo. We'll get the ball back here though. 3:14 to go. Maple Mountain, if they win this one, will go to 5-3. They'll go to 2-0 in conference play. A good setup. Good pass, but it was defended well by the Golden Eagles.
The biggest thing I've seen here in this quarter is the difference, and really in the game, is the difference of their court vision. Maple Mountain seems to be finding the open girl almost every possession, while Provo, really whoever has the ball is looking for herself to go to the court, which is quite a struggle. Not there though, finds the open girl and gets the easy bucket.
Yeah, just easy. A defensive collapse there by Maple Mountain. Too many bodies on the right side, and an easy layup for Callie Wright, who's in for the first time. Wright on defense here. She's looking over Kate Bailey. Liggett will pull up. That one off the back rim and no good. Oh, Wright making her presence felt here early in her action. Another play and another block.
That just was not a great shot selection there from Barker.
You can tell Barker's a little bit frustrated. A lot of shots getting contested in the lane. Still going aggressive though. They have to get it in here. They get it to Clark. Clark dribbles in, back up to Barker. Barker trying to get it to the post. Clark will swing it. It's an open shot there from three, no good. Rebound though down to Provo. Wild shot is no good. Third attempt and it's good, and the foul. And Provo's bench gets up for it.
That's really the first time we've seen their bench really get lively here with a three-point opportunity. Haven't seen 3 points been made for Provo in quite a long time. This would cut the lead to under 10, which would be huge for Provo considering the way they've played this quarter.
Well, Bella Anderson's been perfect from the line so far this game, and she keeps it perfect. 7 of 7 from the line. Now Provo set up their defense here. As you said, they've trimmed it now to single digits, 29-38. Maple Mountain senses it. Coach Green is going to call a timeout for the Golden Eagles. We'll be right back with more action here. 2:22 left in the third here on Spanish Fork 17. Here on Spanish Fork 17, score is 38-29. Maple Mountain leading over Provo. Again, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors for today's game: Two Jacks Pizza, Attorneys at Law, and Mikkel Thompson and Hunter, Driggs Mortgage Team, Of course, all of our other sponsors as well for their support. And again, you can watch these games on sscn.org, or you can go onto the YouTube page and look up Spanish Fork 17 for not only the recent games, but also all the other replays, other sports as well. We cover it all here on Spanish Fork 17. Maple Mountain fans got to be happy here, although things as of late have gotten a little bit closer here. Provo has started to make that run that they've been needing so far.
It's really been self-inflicted too. Maple Mountain just doesn't look as sharp as they did in the first half this quarter, allowing Provo to creep back in. As we see a foul here against Provo, Maple Mountain will keep the ball.
So I'm thrown into the post, and they're going to call a tie-up, and Provo's going to get it back. Another turnover by Maple Mountain. Provo has been pretty feisty on defense. You got to give them credit.
It's Kenley Nelson, too, Maple Mountain's best player, really looking frustrated down there in the post. Provo's done an excellent job today with her defending.
Say the same for Barker for Provo as well. We'll see if they can get her going. As for now, Katie Clark, she'll drive, throw it up. It's short. She does get effort for the rebound, but Maple Mountain will end up with it. Gets thrown into Liggett. Liggett's take a step and throw it back over to Dennison. Liggett again to drive it, throws it in, another turnover. They just can't get it into Nelson. Provo's locked her down this quarter. Barker drives. She nearly gets double teamed. She throws it into the post and throws it away. Barker, though, gets it back here. Good steal, though, in the backcourt. She'll go for the layup, and it's off and no good. She'll get the rebound back, though. Good hustle play by Barker. Driving is right. It'll go back to Barker up top here. Minute 12 left in the third. Provo has trimmed this down to a 9-point game. We'll see if they can continue the run. Sloppy pass there. Clark picks it up. She'll spin, drive, good move, and can't finish. They get another offensive rebound, though. They do call a tie-up, and now in the possession. Good effort from Provo, just missed buckets.
That's really been the story of the night. Their hustle's been there, their aggressiveness has been there. They just haven't been able to put the ball on the hoop. And the same thing with Maple Mountain this quarter. They just really have struggled to score. Most of their other capabilities have looked all right. I'm a bit surprised that we haven't seen more of Lexi Owens this quarter, though. She's been a hot hand recently. She hasn't been a part of this ball game.
Owens struggling with foul trouble tonight. We finally get into Nelson. Open shot here from Ray is good. Second three of the game.
Make a strong case for that being the biggest bucket of this game. Puts it into double digits now for the Golden Eagles.
And that ends the Provo run here. Clark looking for a call here. On her is Dennison. She nearly throws it away. It's picked up, though, by the Bulldogs. Over to Barker. She crosses over. She gets her pocket picked. Driving up the lane is Liggett. Liggett with the defender all over her. She's going to go coast to coast, take it, and get fouled.
Love that shot selection there, trying to force a foul or an easy bucket. She goes to the line here with only 6 seconds left. Smart basketball right there by Liggett.
And Sheridan Liggett, averaging 9.6 a game, has been aggressive on the offensive end. And for Katie Clark, that's her third foul for the Bulldogs. Not a good sign here. Liggett makes it. Almost at the end of the third quarter here. A mini run by Maple Mountain has put them back up by 13 here. It's going to be a tough stretch for Provo here. Down 14, 43-29 to score. 3 seconds to go. Barker to hoist one up. And it's off the back rim and no good. So Maple Mountain, when things were looking a little chippy, gets back into their comfort zone. 14 points ahead with 8 minutes left to go, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter here on Spanish Fork Channel 17. Here with the fourth quarter for our Spanish Fork 17 game of the week between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Provo Bulldogs. Score right now 43-29. Maple Mountain is led wire to wire here We'll see if Provo can complete a comeback here. Miracle comeback, if you want to call it. We'll start with Katie Clark, I should say, trying to get in the lane, and another miss in traffic.
You see Provo here with their press defense again. It's worked most of the game. A lot of turnovers forced for the Bulldogs. They're really going to need to step it up here in the post. And now from the beyond the arc.
Well, wide open was Bailey, and she missed it. Barker is driving up the lane. Covered by Maple Mountain defenders, though. She goes baseline, and she runs out of bounds. Just hasn't.
A bit of court awareness there.
Yeah, it just hasn't been her night. Barker on the year averaging 8.6 a game. Owens, however, has had a great game. She's back in the fourth quarter here. Has been dealing with foul trouble. Masuda does get the steal, though. Throws it right back to Maple Mountain. And they'll call it Provo basketball.
I'm saying that Maple Mountain stepped out of bounds there off the deflection. Tell you what, I've really been impressed with Kamiya Masuda here tonight. Limited minutes, but she's made the most of it, being aggressive, taking some good shots on both the offense and then playing aggressively on the defensive side.
Masuda, speaking of her, gets the ball, dribbles it over to Paulson. Masuda has a wide open jumper here, and that's out the back rim. Rebound will fall down to Maple Mountain. It'll be a tie-up. It'll be Golden Eagles ball. Just over 7 minutes to go. Provo yet to score here. They're going to have to get something going within the next couple of minutes, or their chances of winning are going to be slim to none.
If I'm Maple Mountain here, the head coach, I'm telling my girls, you obviously need to get the ball over quickly with their press defense, but you want to take as much time on the clock as possible. Their passing has been very good, especially in the first half. You look to get back to that. Find the open girl. No quick shots, really. Just want to take some time off here.
And Green's got to be proud of his team's effort overall here. On to Liggett. She splits the defenders here. Carries over the right side of the timeline. Crossover, and they swing it over to the left side. There's Owens with the ball. Owens been their best player here. She drives. Nobody at home. In the lane is Nelson. She fakes, sends it over to Liggett. Liggett drives, gets the extra step. It bounces off. Crazy turn of events here. Pulled ahead by Provo. Layup, no good. And Sadie Edwards.
Even though they didn't get the points there, that's an excellent possession for Maple Mountain. Took a lot of time off the clock.
That one bounces off the backside of the rim. Easy shot here, and that one no good as well. That was Owens there, missed that one. Provo needing to push here. Barker over the left side, down the middle to Peterson, deflected, no call. Owens will get it. 3-on-2 for Maple Mountain. And they'll just pull it out. Smart decision here. They'll burn clock. On the left side, driving is Bailey. And nearly threw it away there. Liggett down the inside. They finally get it to Nelson. No good. She gets her own board, though. And throws it back out. Owens for three. That one no good off the left side. Both teams are gassed. Barker running the offense. Trying to get Katie Baker open. She gets around the side. Pull-up jumper short, no good. Can't gather the rebound. Masuda gets it, though, and that one no good. Maple Mountain throws it ahead. Liggett, nobody home.
Tried something fancy there. Comes up with the turnover. Unfortunately, her teammate just wasn't quick enough. Looks like Maple Mountain's going to take a timeout here. 43-29, 5:12 left to go.
And we'll be back after this quick break here on Spanish Forward 17. .5:12 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Maple Mountain leading comfortably, 14-point lead here, 43-29 the score. Pretty much been all Golden Eagles here in this conference matchup with the Bulldogs.
If I'm the Golden Eagles here, obviously you're at 14 and you don't want to feel like you're running up the score, but you do want to end this game strongly. Neither team has scored here in the fourth quarter. And I find either team, really, you just want to go out strong. The game might have already been decided, but you want to make sure these next 5 minutes are really quality basketball.
That's for sure. They need quality shots here. Masuda will drive. She'll get fouled. You know, it's something we really haven't seen for a while now. Provo finally getting a foul call. Get to the line. Something they've lacked really is being able to draw that contact. The aggressiveness really benefited them for a while, and then started throwing up some really difficult shots. Masuda makes the first.
I think you can point to that as really the biggest difference in this game. In the first half, they were able to stick around and keep in the game, even though they were being mismatched by being able to draw fouls and get to the line. This third quarter, fourth quarter, really, you haven't seen a whole bunch of that. They've taken shots of low percentages.
Badger walked. Yeah, exactly. They just haven't been able to run their offense efficiently. And you got to credit the Maple Mountain defense, obviously, have been hounding. We've credited them. Some of the individual efforts, though, on Provo, just a little bit too much dribbling, a little bit too difficult of shots. As you see Katie Clark try and drive into the lane here. She'll get a couple more foul shots here for Provo. It's pretty much been the foul shots that have kept them in this game.
She could hit both here. You could feel a little more comfortable with their chances. This is the first one there, though. They're really going to need to almost be perfect here in these last 4:39.
Yeah, you got to expect Maple Mountain to really try and eat up the clock here. Those get 1 of 2, and Provo's going to throw in a substitution here. It'll be Bella Anderson in. She's going to come in for Brinley Paulson. Gives Bulldogs time to set up their press here. Well, Eagles will get it into Lexi Owens here. And they break the press pretty easily. Throw it ahead here. Over the inside. Layup is good for Maple Mountain.
That's the first real good offensive possession we've seen here from the Golden Eagles, resulting in points. Finding the open girl, taking a nice, easy shot. Really what you want to see here if you're the coach.
Play has been quite sloppy. Crazy shot there by Masuda. The scramble, though, by Provo, and almost ends up on the floor. They get the jump ball in the possession. Here's the offense, run in. Thrown over to Anderson. Swing it out. Baker for 3, no good, short. Hustling, though, to get the rebound there is Paulson. Paulson into Masuda. She'll try a jumper. That one's short. That one thrown up and no good. Provo cannot buy a bucket. Tries that one, no good. They keep getting the rebound back, though. There's a scramble and a ton of shots missed, and eventually Maple Mountain gets out with it.
That's been the story of tonight, too. Provo has some open looks on a lot of their possessions. They just can't sink it.
Shot here for 3 is short. That one no good. Here's Katie Clark. Spins, drives. Suda hasn't had a jumper. Another wild shot. That one no good. They will get the rebound, though, and they do throw out the layup. Provo will call a timeout here with 3:09 to go, down 12. Just a lot of missed chances, really, for Provo. The story of this game, as we've mentioned.
They've had some high percentage layups, a few jumpers that aren't too far away that they should just be able to sink, you would think, but haven't been able to really capitalize on a lot of offensive rebounds. That you could say is the highlight of Provo's game tonight, is being able to get the board off their misses. Unfortunately, they just keep missing.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a tough go for the Bulldogs so far in this one.
Haven't seen a lot of Maple Mountain in this in this quarter. Just one bucket made. They're playing quality defense, unable to get many boards on that side, though, but not many points given up. Only 4 in this quarter. Really been the story here is the two defense and forcing a lot of turnovers from both sides of the ball.
And Maple Mountain's played a good game here. They'll look to close this one out here with a win. Continue their winning streak. They've won 4 in a row heading into this one. They'll be 5 for them. As for Provo, also in their winning streak of 3 here if things hold. And first road game of conference play for them. Get a taste of what it's like. Obviously, it's difficult to win on the road. Good news is they will get to play later on in the week at home versus Salem Hills. Salem Hills not doing too well so far this season. Obviously, a little bit of home cooking will be great for them. Maple Mountain will bring it up here. Dennison over to Bailey. She'll throw it in. Nelson will try and get something going. She hasn't had anything going tonight. And they do call the 3 seconds.
Obviously that possession and the turnover, they had a few chances to take an open three-pointer, but their game plan there was to waste the clock, use a whole bunch of time, which is what they did, so you almost feel satisfied with that.
I'm sure they're fine with taking any amount of clock off. 2:41 here. Good shot there, though. Edwards makes the bucket here, and now it's a 10-point game.
Probably going to see Maple Mountain be a little more aggressive on the offensive side. See the ball just go right back there. Within 10, 2.5 left to play. The game is probably almost out of reach, but Maple Mountain, you're probably going to see them be a little more aggressive with their shot selection.
Well, things would suggest that Maple Mountain, since they've led most of this game, that they've been in control, really. And take it out and run the offense. Over to Radford, down to Liggett. Provo trying to get around on defense here. Now stayed in front. Drive here by Radford. Over to Nelson. Good play there on defense, though, and stolen by Provo. If they play quickly, they're down 10. Pull up here by Clark is good.
Excellent shot selection there. Had the open look, even though it was a low percentage shot.
And that one's going to go out in Provo.
Provo making a late push here, really getting into it on their bench, taking smarter shots, playing great defense. If they played this way the whole game, things would be a different story.
I'll tell you what, stranger things have happened, Caleb. Especially in high school basketball here. This one right open on the side. Shot is short. Scramble, and they're going to give it to Maple Mountain.
Corner 3 there from Sadie Edwards. Looked like it could have fallen. The shot's probably pretty smart considering you're down 7. Unfortunately, didn't go in for them, but they almost get the steal right back.
They should have gotten it. Edwards didn't turn around here. Down low on the post is Nelson. They get the tie up. Things getting chippy here between the two. Gonna stay with Maple Mountain here, but things getting a little bit tight again. Provo making a desperate run here. 45-38 to score, and they'll take a timeout here to talk things over.
Provo with a 9-2 run this quarter. Maple Mountain only 1 basket made here in 5.5 minutes of play. Provo really making a strong push. It might be a little too far out of reach now, but if I'm a Provo coach, I'm really happy with what I've seen this fourth quarter.
Well, she's definitely giving a pep talk into her team. Meanwhile, for Maple Mountain, Coach Green trying to stress is playing composed, I'm sure. And we haven't really seen or heard a whole lot of Lexi Owens since the first half. A little bit of quiet second half here. You have to think that she's going to play a part here in the final minute and a half, trying to close out this game.
As we mentioned, she's obviously dealing with some foul trouble, but at this point, minute 32 left, you almost push that aside and say give the ball to your best playmaker. However, she's not on the court to start this final minute 32.
We'll try and get it into the best player, Nelson. Another miss. Been a tough game for her. Again, it's Clark. Clark hit a big 3 30 seconds ago. Driving is Paulson. Paulson dribbles it out of bounds. And the officials letting him play here. Bad turnover, though, if you're Provo. You need to execute there, and that's going to be an easy foul call as Radford goes down. And Provo, that was their last foul to give. They'll get this one in. I have to think they're going to foul here. Swing it over Liggett. And they do call the foul. It's going to be Liggett, though, shooting.
I've seen her make some good shots tonight. She's one of the star standout players for Maple Mountain. Let's see if she can be clutch with a few free throws and really put this game out of hand.
Well, it's a minute to go, up 7. So I'm pretty much out of hand. Free throw is good there. Liggett has played well offensively for the Golden Eagles. And quite a few clutch baskets. And she drains both. And at this point, 9-point lead. This one pretty much out of reach. Bulldogs will try and get a quick basket though here. Shot here from the side by Paulson's good, and that's a 3. Lead now to 6. Clock is running.
I think there's a foul coming if you're Maple Mountain.
And timeout is going to be called by Maple Mountain as they try and get the inbound in. 52.1 seconds to go. Maple Mountain leading by 6.
Provo as a team only shoots 23% from 3, but within this last minute or so, you've seen 2 big shots coming in from the Bulldogs. Now only down 6.
Wide open shots too, and something that they have been missing for quite some time in this matchup. Well, 52.1 seconds left. Who do you think Maple Mountain goes to here, try and close out?
Well, the recent play suggests they're going to try to get the ball to Kenley Nelson. Even though she's really struggled this entire game, almost every possession you see her getting the ball. And it may be because she's able to eat time up and has the ability to get fouled. I would look for her even though she has struggled.
Well, you would think they're going to take her out, it looks like. They're going to put in a small lineup here. Lexi Owens, in fact, coming in.
See the small lineup probably to defend against the 3 if Provo is to get the ball back.
And try and set up the screen. They get Liggett wide open. They get it right back over to Bailey. They're going to have to foul at this point. They do. It'll be Masuda. Nelson will come right back in, it looks like, here. Try and get the offensive board here. 47-41, 47 seconds left. First one on the way, no good. So Provo gets it. They have to hurry here, though. It's Clark pulling it up from the timeline. Masuda ready for the screen. She gets it. Clark throws it over the corner. Wide open Masuda for 3. No good off the side. Scramble for it. It's going to go to Maple Mountain. Lexi Owens stays in. Throws it right back to Maple Mountain. To Provo, I should say. Over the side to Clark. Clark step back 3. Short. Golden Eagles get it. Rebound from Nelson. They chuck it ahead to Bailey. Bailey's just going to dribble it out. Over to Owens. And they finally get a late foul call with 9 seconds left. That's going to do it.
Probably a little too late of a foul. They were able to push the ball off the court, the Golden Eagles, and Provo was unable to foul at that opportunity. You got to think if she hits one of these, this game is over, even though it probably already is.
And a 6-point game. This one pretty much done here. No good. They call a foul, though, on Maple Mountain. Essentially no time burned. Well, we'll see here. Bulldogs do have to make both, you have to think. Not a lot of time here. They do have the best free throw shooter from today, though. Anderson, the first one is no good, and that's going to do it. We'll get a foul here, 5.8 seconds to go. Gotta
say, valiant effort from Provo coming back. These last 3 minutes have been very impressive. Good shot selection, great defense, ability to force turnovers. Unfortunately, it was just a little too late.
Maple Mountain, exceptional job on defense. They did have a sloppy chunk of play there for some bit in the third quarter. A lot of turnovers. But a good play overall. Liggett has obviously contributed in a big way, as has Owens. Liggett calmly sinks both, and 5 seconds left. Clock goes down here. Clark will try and host one up. They won't get one off, and that'll do it. So Maple Mountain does a little home cooking, another win, added to the record, 5 in a row now for the Golden Eagles, and they start off conference play 2-0 and beat the Provo Bulldogs 49-41. Well, we thank you, of course, as always, for joining us. As for Caleb Lemming, I am Jake Arscott signing off. Thank you again for joining us on our Spanish Fork 17 Game of the Week.